ॐ शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। या देवी स्तूयते नित्यं विबुधैर्वेदपारगैः सा मे वसतु जिह्वाग्रे ब्रह्मरूपा सरस्वती। यन्नित्यमानन्दमनन्तमेकं शिवेति नाम्ना श्रुतयो गृह्णन्ति तस्यावतारो नररूपधारी कृपासुदाब्धिः भुवि रामकृष्णः। रामकृष्णगतप्राणां तन्नाम श्रवणप्रिया तद्भावरञ्जिताकारां जगन्मातृस्वरूपिणी। जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात् इतरतश्चार्थेषभिज्ञस्वराड् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः। तेजो वारिमृतां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तगुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। सत्यव्रतं सत्यपरं त्रिसत्यं सत्यस्य योनिं निहितं च सत्ये सत्यस्य सत्यं ऋतसत्यनेत्रं सत्यात्मकं त्वां शरणं प्रपन्नाः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। तद्गतिमाया तस्य कायान्तवस्थे वचनरचनमेकं केवलं चाकलय्य ध्रुवपदमपि यातो यत्कृपातो ध्रुवोऽयं सकलकुशलपात्रं धर्मपुत्रं नतोऽस्मि। यस्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमदितितीर्षतां तमोऽन्धम् संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां। यस्यात्मभूतस्य गुरोः प्रसादात् अहं विमुक्तोऽस्मि शरीरबन्धात्। सर्वोपदेष्टुः पुरुषोत्तमस्य तस्याङ्घ्रियुग्मं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम्। सुखाय कर्माणि करोति लोको न तैः सुखं वान् यदुपारमं वा विन्देत भूयस्तत एव दुःखं यदत्र युक्तं भगवान् वदेन्नः। जनस्य कृष्णाद् विमुखस्य दैवाद् अधर्मशीलस्य सुदुःखितस्य अनुग्रहायेह चरन्ति नूनं भूतानि भव्यानि जनार्दनस्य। तत्साधुवर्यादिश वर्त्मशं नः संराधितो भगवान् येन पुंसा हृदि स्थितो यच्छति भक्तिपूते ज्ञानं स तत्त्वादिगमं पुराणम्। Vidura Swami surrendered to Maitreya Rishi and asked for Tattva Upadesha. Based on his life experience, he has a doubt why human being suffers in life. Even though there are some moments which give pleasure, happiness, peace, but they don't continue to exist. Even though everyone wants to be happy, peaceful, with pleasure, but still why humanity doesn't get that blessing? Even though no one wants to be unhappy, restless and painful, why human being gets that dukkam. So the basic question is, what is the cause of manushya dukkam? Manushya jivane dukkam. The answer will be at 5 stages. According to the level of maturity of the questioner, Sanatana Dharma answers for this question. If the questioner is a bhokta and adharmi, then the answer will be what? The suffering is because of your karma phalam. If the questioner is a bhokta who wants to enjoy this world at any cost, never bothered about being adharmic in gaining that pleasure or happiness, then the answer from the Shastram is what? Your karma phalam is the cause. It is like telling a child, why my stomach is burning. Mother says, today you ate lots of chilli, therefore it is burning. This answer is for what purpose? To make the child to stop eating the chilli. No other purpose. That means to educate, you are responsible for your action. Be careful about your action. Not only about your action, about your attitudes, convictions, understanding, thought process, learning, sangha, association, and the data you collect from the association, and the reality and value you give for all the data. So your life is in your hand. You are the problem and you can have solution. You can solve your problem. This is the answer from Dharma Drishti. From Dharma Drishti, the Shastra answers, karma phalam is the cause for your suffering. So that you will be very cautious in choosing your karma. Not only kayikam karma, not only actions done by physical personality, even actions done by oral personality, mental personality, intellectual personality. So therefore, one should be very careful. The utility of this theory is nothing but making the person responsible for his action. It is a common sense based answer, that's all. Because everybody knows what is dharma, what is adharma. Everybody knows. That you don't want others to do to you is adharma. Same thing you also should not do to others. If you do, it will come back to you, because that person also is in same condition. You hit an animal and it barks at you. Whether you hit it hidingly or openly, that doesn't matter. Whether you hit it 2 days before or immediately, that doesn't matter. Some animals have memory for years, like elephants. If anybody harms elephant, they remember. And some animals have remembrance of love and affection. Even tigers and lions have the remembrance. Those who have taken care of them, the zoo caretakers, they are remembered after 5 years, 10 years also by the cruel animals. So if this is the fact with the cruel animal, what to talk about human being? So therefore, be careful. And whether that person to whom you have done wrong thing remembers or not, the totality keeps everything in records. It's a system. Every action will have its own equal reaction. You sow the seed and it comes. You sow the thorny bushes and it comes. Only time is the in-between factor Therefore, so only right thing which you want to have in your life. So, you eat chilli, then you get it. This answer generally satisfies 99% of the humanity. But there are some people who want to probe into this question and who don't belong to adharmic category. From the childhood onwards, they are very pure, very sattvic, and very much dharmic. But still, when they go through painful experiences, then this answer will not suffice them. Like Vidura himself, from the birth onwards, he is very sattvic, noble person, very well educated, living a dharmic life. Even while he was provoked to be a dharmic and join the party, but still he was devoted and dharmic. In his life also there are a lot of sufferings, insults, so many times he cried. So his mind will not satisfy with this answer. So the question continues. If the questioner is a dharmic person, the answer will be Srishtivada. The answer will be Srishtivada. Bhagavan created this creation, and suffering is the part of the creation. What is the answer? Bhagavan created this creation, and suffering is nothing but the part of the creation. In Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna also we find this answer. Unless you have a night, how you appreciate the grandness of day sunlight? Unless you have wrong people, how you appreciate the grandness of noble people? Unless you have suffering, how you appreciate the grandness of happiness? Therefore, dvandvas are there. Labham, nashtam, manam, apamanam, sukham, dukkham. These are all part of the Srishti. If you want one thing, you have to be ready for another thing also. Sahajam karma kaunteya sadosham api natyajet sarvarambhahi doshena dhumenagniривāvruta. You want fire, but if you don't want smoke, what to do? So, little bit dosham will be there in any endeavor. That dosham brings suffering. The grandest endeavor called yajna, and in that also Ashwamedha yajna is the grandest. And in that Ashwamedha yajna also there is a dosham called Pashubali. The Yaga Pashu, that is that horse, Ashwaha, has to be sacrificed in that Yaga. So there is an aspect of hurting, harming some jiva. Then how you account for that action of killing? The Karma Kandins have told that the result of killing that animal will certainly produce the suffering to the Yajamana, but in consideration with the happiness produced by the Ashwamedha Yaga, the suffering is acceptable. Like a pregnant mother's suffering in giving birth to the child, in consideration with the status of being a mother, this labor pain is accepted. Understood? So, you cannot wish to have a life without suffering. Suffering is the part of the scheme which was created by Bhagavan himself. Then the question comes, why he created? So when Shastram told as the second answer that it is the part of the creation, Bhagavan decided all these things to be the design of the creation. So Bhagavan is called Nimitta Karanam. Bhagavan is there as Nimitta Karanam. Being Nimitta Karanam, he designed. He designed like that. Why he designed? If you ask, Who are you to ask this question? You cannot ask this question. This is his wish. If you want to be part of this Srishti, you have to follow the rules designed by the designer of the game. If you agree to play and if you wish to have a cup or a medal in that game, then you have to go through this process only. You cannot enter a football ground and ask why touching the football by hand is a foul. That is the rule. So Bhagavan is revealed as Nimitta Karanam. Being Nimitta Karanam, he is the Dharma Karta. What is right? What is wrong? Who will determine the scale? Ishvara alone determines the scale that is available in Veda Pramanam. Dharma Karta is otherwise called Anushasana Karta. Bhishasmad vatah pavate bhishodeti suryaha bhishadasmad agnischendrascha mrityuhu dhavati panchamayiti. If you oppose him, you are finished. That is the statement of all other religions. Veda also says that if you oppose him, you are finished. You are such an insignificant person, where you will stand in front of his power. Even Devatas are afraid of. Asmad Bhishad Vataha Pavate. Do you know? The Vayu is flowing because of his orders. Mrityu is afraid of him. So therefore don't dare to challenge his power. Etasya va aksharasya prashasane gargi surya chandramasau vidrutau tishtataha. Etasya ishvarasya aksharasya prashasana. It is a prashasanam. Being born in a country, you cannot say, I will not obey the constitution or Raja Ajna and continue to live in this country. So, from Srishti, where you jump out, please tell. If you want to oppose Ishvara, where you will jump out? Where you will jump out? Who will give you Ashraya? So, better bow down. This is the second answer. If you don't bow down to him, if you don't accept him as God, as only true God, if you don't accept him as the only true God, then you are punished. Ishvara is bhaya hetuhu. Be careful, you will be thrown into the hell. All religions say, Veda Purva Bhaga also says, he is bhaya hetuhu because he is adhishaha, dharma adhishaha. All the Panchabhutas are under his control, all the Ashtadik Balas are under control, all these Dwadasha Adityas are under control. So they are like police people all the time watching you. So you cannot hide any action, any thought even from the knowledge of the Ishvaraha. So he is bhaya hetuhu, being Srishti Karta, he is bhaya hetuhu. See, in Srishti the scale is stored, male gender will have union with female gender and it will be the cause of reproduction of that particular species. If you question, why not male plus male, why not the future generation can be produced, why can't be produced? If you ask, what will be? No, it is not possible. You have to put the food only through mouth. That is the system. You cannot question that system. You have only one option. follow it and get rewarded, or don't follow it and get punished. So he is Anushasana Karta. Okay, he created, you are telling, and it is the part of the creation. Dukkham is the part of the creation. I cannot question the design. I cannot question the design. I cannot question the scale which is determined by the Ishvara. Okay, why he created? Why he created? The answer is what? You wanted, therefore created. Huh? Yes. You have desires. That is why without anybody's teaching, from day one onwards, you are crying. Crying is for what? For the fulfillment of desire. As even you come from the mother's womb, you cry. You cry for what? You cry for your food. So when you cry, the food should be provided. And that moment only the food for you is produced from the body of the mother. What a grand design. Up to the birth of the child, the mother body doesn't have any milk. After the birth of the child, and that too when the mother touches the child with a recognition that this is male child or female child, according to that gender of the child, food is produced. Mother's milk has different. Medical science proves it. If the child is male child, the milk produced by the human mother is with lot of protein. If the child is female, the milk is with lot of lactogen. It was not stored before the birth of the child. It is provided after the birth of the child. Therefore, when you cry, there must be some object to fulfill your cry, to stop your cry. Therefore, only this entire Jagat is given. Therefore, this entire Jagat is given to fulfill your desires. You tell, don't you have desire? The very question is the sign of having lot of desire. What is the question? Why I suffer? Instead of asking why I suffer, generally people ask why people suffer. If the person is not in that group called people, you will not ask this question. Why mosquito bites? If a child asks, that means what? It is bitten by mosquito, otherwise why ask this question? So the reason for creation is your wish, your desire. And the provision in the creation is you can cross over all your desires. Because desires are varied. There is a jiva who wants to enjoy this creation. There is a jiva who wants to get freedom from this creation. Just opposite to say. If you want to enjoy this creation will have varieties of bhogya vastus. Bhoga prapanchaha. Pancha bhuta, pancha bhautika, bhoga prapanchaha. If you want to get freedom from the creation of what? Creation of your own body, creation of your own wishes. If you are tired of, you can work for freedom also in the same creation. Being a responsible person, you have a choice now. Whether you want to continue the game and get the awards, or you want to retire. Who is allowed to retire? Please tell. Only a responsible player who followed all the rules of the game is allowed to retire and recognized as a retired person. In any segment, who is recognized as a retired person? Please tell. One who has completed all his responsibility. He can do it either with regard to his wish or with regard to the wish of the provider. So if you wish while living itself, you can take sannyasa and go for moksha marga. If you don't want to retire, Kala Tattvam will come and say, you try in another game, another one more birth. Retirement nahi. Game is changed, that's all. Dress is changed. The playground is changed. Suppose a player plays a game, fails, but he wants to struggle one time. Will he not be given another chance? But that game is over. That particular game is over. That birth is over. So birth after birth, game after game, ground after ground. We have 14 grounds, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Patala, Talatala, Rasatala. Undergrounds. And this side above 7. Bhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha, Mahaha, Janaha, Tapaha, and Brahmaloka. Like that 14 grounds. Wherever you want, according to the condition of the grounds, you can have a dress. Because a dress also designed by condition of the ground only. And condition of the play. And condition of the role you take in that play. The goalkeeper in hockey will have a lot of protective shields. But the front runner, forward runner, very free man. Only one stick will be there, that's all, in hockey. But goalkeeper, like a doll, he will be like this. So all types of akrutis, forms, and karmani, all are designed according to your wish. What a beautiful answer. You wanted it, therefore you got it. If you don't like, you can get away. If you want to play another game, no problem. So given chances after chances are given. In the second level of answer, Ishvara is Srishti Karta. The reason for creation is you wished it. The reason for existence of suffering is part of the game. Got the point? But still, this will not be accepted by very few people. Vidura himself comes under that third category also. He lived a dharmic life, and what he got in that dharma? Nothing but suffering, nothing but insults. So he started going for pilgrimage. Retirement over. Retirement over. So his life is meant for getting answers for his question, not getting objects for his desires. Once he becomes a responsible dharmic person, immediately next level of maturity is what? Seeking answer for his questions. Who can give answer for your question about Srishti? Only Srishti Karta can give the answer. So he goes to the Srishti Karta. Bhagavane, sollungo. When all this game started and why it started? When the same question asked at the second level, what was the answer? There is no answer for when, anadi. Why it started when you asked? You wanted it, therefore I started. I have produced what you wished, that's all. According to your need, I have produced. If you don't want, as far as you are concerned, the Srishti can be exhausted. There is no need for you to be in Srishti. You can be Mukta Purusha. Then the question comes, what should I do to get away from this Srishti? Whom you will ask? Same Ishvara only will ask. To ask this question, you should be a qualified person. The qualification is Ishvara Bhakti. To ask the second level question, why he created, what is the qualification? Dharma pravrittihi. You must be a dharmika. Then only you can ask this question, why? As long as you don't become dharmika and ask why, Shastra asks why not? Why not? Why you should not suffer? Please tell. You don't have answer for that. You have done all akramas. Why can't you suffer? Like mother telling to child, you have done akrama called eating chili. Why not? Your stomach burn. It will burn only. And you are the cause for that. Like that. So even if the child doesn't eat chili, but still it has a problem of stomach burning, then if the child asks, I eat only curd rice, mummy, why I suffer? So dharmic person only can ask why. Answer was given. Understood? Then the third level is what? A devoted person. A bhakta wants to know when it started, how it started. Then Bhagavan says, your birth did not start, my birth started. And the bhakta asks, when my birth, first birth started. So that is the cause for second one, third one, fourth one, and up to present one, previous one, previous one, previous. So when the third level question is asked by a qualified bhakta, the answer from the Sanatana Dharma is what you know. Your birth did not start, Srishti did not start. What do you call Srishti is myself. Parinama Vadaha it is called. First level answer is Dharma Vadaha. Second level answer is Srishti Vadaha. Third level answer is Parinama Vadaha. This answer is not in any other religion. All religion stops up to the second level answer. That's all. If you want, you can play, otherwise you can get out. That's all. Simple, over. No, Bhagavan, I want to know what made you to do all these things. Why you first created me? First. How many first? One first only will be there. First. Mudalil. In Tamil also you see, it's a misnomer. Mudalil means Mudalil only. First means first. That means intensity of the confusion. Tanda cool drinks. Tanda cool drinks. Tanda is equal to cool only. And that too tanda cool drinks. Where you heard this? In train. Tanda cool drinks. Garam chai. Like that the vendors go na. So like that there are lot of misnomers in our statement. And this question also is a misnomer. What is the question? Why you have created me at the first time? Bhagavan says, I have not created you. I am you. What do you call as creation? Is my own another form. My own another form. This vada is called Parinama Vada. I have modified myself as creation. Jagataha upadana karanam aham yato va imani bhuta nijayante ye najata nijivanti yat prayantyabhisamvishanti ti tasmad atmana akasha sambhutaha. The Srishti is nothing but myself. What question you will have? Still you can have a question, being devotee. Myself is you, my dear? Yes. Pandavanam Dhananjayaha. Srotasam Jannavi. Among the flowing rivers, I am Ganga. So he identifies with every blessed thing in the creation. and says, Matta Parataram Nanyadu Kinjidasti Dhananjaya. There is nothing called Srishti other than myself. What you call as Srishti is nothing but myself. What you call as pot is nothing but clay. Second level answer is what? You wanted pot, therefore clay is given by a potter. Third level answer is what? Pot is nothing but clay. The potter himself has become pot. Jagataha upadana karanam api Ishvaraha eva abhinna nimitta upadana karanam. Where is the example? Your own dream. Your own dream. You yourself have become road, Kala Tattvam, then running man and chasing man, running speed, holding luggage, everything is you. Upadana karanamapi tvam nimitta karanamapi tvam. Similarly, I have become creation. You are running inside my dream world. What is the problem? Where you exist? Where you exist to ask this question? You have to exist separate from me, then only you can ask this. So I am Parinamam. I have become this creation. Therefore, the question is illogical. Who can ask this question? There must be some questioner and answerer and object of knowledge. All the three myself. Why I suffer? Where are you to suffer? So third level answer is what? Where are you different from me to suffer? Whenever you say I suffer, actually I suffer. Ishvara says. Whenever you say I suffer, what is the fact? Actually I suffer. I am everything. Jagataha bhoktaha antaryami aham tat srishtva tadevanu pravishat. Yaha sarveshu bhuteshu tishtan sarvebhyo bhutebhyo antaraha yagum sarvani bhutani na viduhu yasya sarvani bhutani shariram yaha sarvani bhutani antaraha yamayati yeshata atma antaryami amritaha. So Tattvamasi begins from here. I am you. Bhagavan says, I am you. When Bhagavan says, I am you, generally the meaning of the word you means what? Our body only, according to us. That is why you ask why I suffer. As long as the question exists, why I suffer, that is the indication of what? I am body-mind complex. So, at the third level, being a bhakta, he is qualified because he has surrendered everything, interested only in knowing about the things, not getting anything from the creation. So, he is called bhaktaha mumukshuhu. Before getting mumukshutvam, all the bhaktis are, all the devotional practices are so transaction for getting some benefit. That is business. So, mumukshutvam alone is a sign for devotion. So, Bhagavan says, I am you. You cannot ask me why I have converted myself. Natural, acceptable answer it is. You cannot ask me why I have converted myself. Because you don't exist at all, na? How can you ask me? Because you are the part of the conversion itself. Imagine a wave in the ocean. Ask, why I have become wave? Why you became ocean? Where are you different from me to ask this question? You have taken this particular form as reality and ask why. Hurry, where is the wave? There is nothing called wave. Whatever is there is ocean only. Whatever is there, ocean only. Where is the wave? You don't exist at all, my dear. Acha. See, the more you go in spiritual life, The individuality is simply finished by the Shastra. At the first level and second level, at least you exist as an individual and you demanded answer. So Shastra also gave answer. But when you probe into it, you lose your individuality and eligibility to question. That is why people don't want to become serious spiritual seeker. ஆளே காணாம போயிடுவார். Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna says, a salt doll wanted to measure the depth of the ocean. What will happen? What will happen? It will become part of the ocean, that's all. You can ask the question at two levels. Whatever answer is given, you have to accept it. When you probe into the third level, your individuality itself is questioned. How can an object in the dream can ask the purpose of dream? Can ask the nature of the dreamer? First you lose yourself and accept that you are part of the dream. That is why many people are very much cautious of not getting inside too much in spiritual life. Because they understand, oh, slippery ground it is. First thing is I have to lose, then only I will get it. Yage naike amritatvamanashuhu. At the third level, Bhagavan becomes Jagataha Bhokta. Being Upadana Karanam, he is Bhogya Prapanchaha. Being Antaryami, he is Bhokta also. He is Sarvatma. There is no separate Atma to ask the Sarvatma. Understood? So, Mumukshutvam is born here. When Bhagavan says, you have to serve me who is in the form of this entire Srishti. Yet karoshi, yet ashnasi, yet juhoshi, yet dadasi. Tat kurushva mad arpanam. I will answer you, my dear. I will answer you, provided if you mature to the next level. What is the maturity of the next level? Jignasa. The question of the jignasa is what? Then, what is the meaning of the word I and you? And what is the purpose of the separation of I and you? Because I feel, I feel. I am compelled to ask this question, my dear. Even though you say that I am you, but I don't find it. In my understanding, I don't find it. So, the fourth level question is, why this feeling of I and you? When you became the Srishti, are you not affected by the doshas of the Srishti? When you say you have become every jiva in the creation, are you not sorrowful? Are you not going through the suffering? Don't you want to stop the suffering? When you ask, the answer at the fourth level is what you know. All these are all appearance only, my dear. The parinamam doesn't happen in reality. It is appearance. This is called Vivartavadam. Fourth level of answer is what? Vivartavadam. Understood? First level, Dharmavadam or Karmavadam. Second level, Srishtivadam. Third level, Parinamavadam. Fourth level, Vivartavadam. It all appearance only. Then the question, appearing for whom? For the questioner. Now only kelli kekliye. Ishvara will tell, I did not ask this question. Why I have created the creation? Why I have modified myself? How I go through all this pain without grumbling? I did not ask. You are asking. Na? So it is for you appearing as though I am suffering. Or you are suffering. Oh. Whether you put I or you, suffering is appearance. Both I and you also is appearance. What an answer. When this answer is understood, that is called Jnanam, Atma Jnanam. Bhagavan says, I am you. That is why Tattvamasi is the answer for Srishtivadam also. Tasmat Tvamasi. Because of his knowledge and Ajna, you exist. Then Tasya Tvamasi, Parinamavad. You are the part of the Ishvara. So behave nicely with other parts of the Ishvara. Don't consider other parts of the Ishvara as problematic. In your body itself, there is a very sharp fellow called teeth. How nicely this soft fellow called tongue is managing with the teeth. Similarly, you manage in the world. You cannot break your teeth just because accidentally it has hurt the tongue, because both of you. So you, me, the separation word, destroyed. In Vivartavadam, it is destroyed. Then Ishvara is Ananda Hetu. Ishvara is Ananda Hetu. Who happen to be the Bhaya Hetu at the first and second level. Now, at the fourth level, Ishvara is Ananda Hetu. Once he understands, then fifth level of declaration comes. Na nirodho na chodpattihi na baddho na cha sadakaha. All are my confusion. Neither there was a creation, nor there was a bondage, nor there will be moksha. So it's all confusion of one's own mind. I am free. Sarvosmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Up to fourth level, Tattvamasi. Fifth level declaration is what? You will not ask the question at all. You will declare, this is the truth about myself. Aham vrikshasya reriva, kirti prishtam gireriva, urdhva pavitro vajiniva samritamasmi, dravinagam suvarchasam, sumedha amrutokshitaha, iti trishankor veda anuvachanam. Trishanku Rishi declares it. I am the root of entire Srishti. That is called Ajadavadaha. Dharmavadaha or Karmavadaha, Srishtivadaha, Parinamavadaha, Vivartavadaha, Ajatavadaha. When you hear this, you find very difficult to go to all these levels, na? But actually, every day we are going all the 5 stages. I will tell by one simple example all the Vadas. One simple example. This you remember, the story or example you remember. The child asks mother, Mother, why my stomach is burning? Mother told, you ate chili. Then child asked, you give at least something to stop this burning. Then mother says, no, only curds can stop this burning. We don't have curds. Why we don't have curds? Then mother says, we are poor. We can't afford to have curds in our food. While talking like this, the owner of the place comes and scolds the mother and the child. What you are doing? Instead of doing work, why you are wasting the time? Like that. Both the mother and child were in a factory. So mother told, so I should not waste my time, my dear. So I have to work. So I cannot waste my time in talking to you. Then the child asked, why we are working here, mummy? Basic question. No, we are poor, we need money. Acha, why we are poor? Why we are poor? No, we might have done some papa. That's why we are poor. Our employer might have done some punyam. That's why he has wealth. We don't have wealth. By birth or not, I don't have wealth. By birth or not, you also don't have wealth. So poverty is because of poor karma. Acha. So what to do? Should I live and die as poor only? Then mother says, no, 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 you can work for it. What should I do? If you become rich man, you will not have all these problems. Acha. Who is the richest person? The king is the richest person. Acha. How can I become a king? By the time another worker in the factory comes and says, hey, do you know, in our Desha, the Raja has announced a competition in which the future Raja is going to be selected. The child also, 10-year-old child, heard this. Acha, future Raja. So what is the competition, auntie? What is the competition? No, there will be a mela wherein Raja will be hiding. One who finds the Raja will become the Raja. Acha, very easy. No, it appears easy, may not be easy. Otherwise, how can they give such a big reward for a small act of finding Raja? Oh, no, mummy, I want to become a king. I cannot bear this poverty. Please allow me. Mother says, dear guy, go and try. Nothing wrong. Go and try. So this boy goes. The competition is between 10-year-old to 15-year-old children only. Because future, he has to be trained. Na? So before 15-year-old only, they are allowed. So this boy was going, 10-year, 11-year-old boy, running. On the way, Swami was sitting, a sadhu under the tree. Where you are running, my dear? He asked. No, I want to become a rich person. Okay. By running, you will not become rich person. No, not by running. I want to become Raja. Acha. Then he says this about the competition. Then the sadhu asks, are you really interested in becoming Raja? Then the child says, yes, I wanted. Desperately, I am in need of Rajatva. Only one rule you keep in your mind. Don't stop your attempt, self-effort, as long as you don't find the Raja or as long as the competition is not yet over. Very logical statement it is. You are going for finding the Raja, you have decided to be a Raja, and that finding is going to award you as Rajatva. Therefore, what is the minimum rule? Don't stop. So he bowed down and accepted that suggestion and asked the blessing of sadhu. Then he proceeded, went to the competition ground. Then he found lot of children of his age are waiting. 8 o'clock morning, they opened the gate. As even they entered, they started searching here and there. That is the competition. Raja will be inside the competition ground, Mela ground, not in disguise with his Raja's attire, but somewhere else hiding. You have to find out. Kannamuchi Vilayattu. Then, as even few minutes over, there was an invitation from the people who have arranged this Mela. So there are a lot of hotels. Come, 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 my dear, all of you come. Take tiffin and we can proceed. Acha, tiffin also arranged. Then entered the canteen and nicely they ate. Since it is given free, they ate extra also. Then some stopped there itself because stopped tired of eating. Okay. And some started discussing about the tasteness of the food. So this boy went to the canteen and ate and searched for the presence of the Raja. Because Raja can be anywhere in hiding in canteen also. So he went there, took the food, and only rule is what? I will not stop. Next stage he goes. Varieties of entertainment going on. And he found some fellows are like that, they are sitting and seeing the dance program and drama program, so many entertainments, Rangaratanam, the giant wheel, like that. He found many have forgotten what purpose they entered the ground. But he was reminded of the suggestion of the sadhu, and he was reminded of the problems of being poor, and he was reminded of the pathetic condition of his mother. So that motivated him to proceed. As even he proceeded, he found some people are sitting and reading in library. Some are referring astrology book. Then he asked, why, what you are doing here? We have to find out Raja. Na? Okay, whether it is in our niyati or not, whether this is becoming a Raja is in our fate or not, we want to know about our Kundalini, that is astrology. So therefore we are referring, and there are some people who are guiding. Like to serve in canteen, there are some people. Na? To give entertainment, there are some people. In library also, there are librarians and astrologers and so many people, consultants, so many are there. These fellows thought this is illogical. After evening 6 o'clock, competition is there. You go and try. Like this he proceeded. Then as even he proceeded, he found the fourth place, temple, where people are sitting and doing bhajan. First place canteen. Second place cinema, theatre and entertainment places. Third one is libraries and the education institutions. Fourth one is temple. Then he asked, all of you came here to participate in the competition, to search the Raja. So before the entry of the participant, there are arrangements. So bhajans are going on. If you want, you can sit. Like food is provided. If you want, you can have. There is no compulsion for you. Entertainments are going on. Giant wheel is going on. If you want, you can participate. Otherwise, you can proceed. Similarly, in temple also, bhajan group was there. They were singing Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Like that they were singing. And he found some of the participants are sitting, like that they are doing. He also sat, internally prayed to the Lord. Bhagavan, I don't have time. Understood. So I have to find out the Raja. Like I entered the hotel, cinema theatre and library, not to sit there, to find the Raja. The very purpose of entry of hotel is to find the Raja. Similarly, cinema theatre also, I entered, not to see the show, what is going on, to see whether Raja is hiding here. Similarly, I entered the library also, and he saw every consultant and astrologer, everyone also. Not to stay with them, not to accept their suggestions or anything, predictions. Similarly, here also, I have come here not to sit and do bhajan, but to find the Raja. So he got up. When he got up, he found Garbhagriha is there. So he prayed to the Lord's form, in the form of Shiva. Oh, my dear Shiva, please show the Raja. I have done search everywhere. Another 5 minutes only is there for the end of the competition. I have to find the Raja. I have to become a Raja. So please give me your grace. Then, as even he goes inside and tries to find out whether Raja is there inside the Garbhagriha, there also Raja was not there. Then he held the Shivalinga. Oh Bhagavan, you have to help me, you have to help me, you have to help me. Loudly cried. Hearing his cry, mother wakes up. My dear prince, please get up. He got up and found himself in palace and understood everything was a dream. Entire dialogue between the poor mother and poor person, all the competition, all the experiences of participation in the competition, and all the cry happened to be a mere dream. I am already a prince. That is why the mummy who is standing in front of me in the same form, same mummy. Mummy, when you become queen, idiot. Before your arrival, I was already queen. After me becoming queen only, you can become prince. When I address you, prince, what question you are asking? Like that, she tries to educate. Then the prince understands, I am already the prince. All these are all mental aberrations. Understood? You meditate on this example or story and you will get clarity in all the stages of answers which Shastra wants to give. One mother told we are poor, another mother told we are by birth king. The first mother is Karma Kanda, Veda mother. Second mother means what? The mother in the queen form. The same mother in queen form is Jnana Kanda mother. When the mother, Purva Kanda, that is Karma Kanda mother says, she has one standpoint, accepting your poverty in your mind, which happened to be the confusion. So she gives away, and in that struggle, when you cry holding the Lord, then you find the answer. Idiot, my dear prince, get up. Uttishtate, Jagrade, Prapyavaran, Nivodade. This is the answer for the question of Vidura. Why the suffering? What is the answer actually now? Where is the suffering? Who suffers? Define the suffering. Define the word suffering. What is suffering? This is a grand scheme of education available only in Vedanta Shastra. You may ask, Swami, all these things are told in Bhagavatam or not? Certainly it is told in Bhagavatam also. In this context, Maitreya Rishi is going to teach you stage by stage. But these 5-6 chapters are there. Na? If you go and read the translation, English translation, you will find you have to pick up your hats from your head. Thalaya pichiko. Without Shastra Parampara, Guru Parampara, you cannot understand these pages. You just try. You take the translation book and start reading, then you will find very difficult to understand this portion. So I have tried to simplify the entire teaching in 1 hour. The actual words from the mouth of Maitreya Rishi, you will see in the next one. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Tadevaram Yam Ruchiram Navam Navam Tadeva Shashvan Manato Mahotsavam Tadeva Shokarnavam Shochanam Vrina Yeduttama Shloka Yashonugiyate Gopika Jivana Smaranam Govinda Govinda.
பெற்றதாய் தனை மகமறந்தாலும் பிள்ளை பெரும் தாய் மறந்தாலும் பெற்றதாய் தனை மகமறந்தாலும்